Wow, another year has gone by in the blink of an eye. Hi, I'm Kudus and welcome back to my channel. Last year, you guys watched me set up my vision board and I said I wanted to hit around 50% of it. Let's take a look back at 2023 and see how much of that vision board I actually managed to do this year. I said I was going to read 24 books this year. Have I read 24? No. I probably ended up at around like 16 maybe 16, but it's okay. It's okay. Reading is just one of those things where I pick it up for like 2 weeks straight and then I'll read like every single day. I'll get through a book in like 24 hours, or I just won't read at all for 2 months because I picked up a book that I don't like that much and it's like, okay, I've got a book now and it's like, what am I going to do with it? Travel. I think I've actually gotten really lucky being able to travel this year. First of all, going to Barcelona, fully paid for with work, just because I'm a needed asset, you know, of course. Being able to go to Menorca as well with some of my closest friends, which is like, it's kind of nice, I guess. Also, my Brighton trip, which is super cool, which you can watch on my channel. If you've not seen it yet, what are you doing? I'm watching you. Yeah, you. I know you've not seen it yet. But yeah, 3 trips. Technically 3 trips. That's pretty good. You guys said the Frank Ocean was going to make a 2023 comeback, okay? You guys weren't even sure he was going to show up at Coachella, okay? He did, even though it was low-key, it was a flop. It was a flop, I can't lie. But I'm predicting for next year, 2024, Frank Ocean will drop an album, okay? I have been predicting that for the last 8 years now, but this is the year. Also, he released a snippet recently that wasn't just some random leaking it, so I think that's a W. I think that means we're getting it in 2024. So when he drops the album in 2024, you guys should thank me. Okay? I'm the one that did it. Going to the gym, yeah. No, it didn't happen. Let's keep moving, you know. Let's not worry about it. Like, it's actually not that peak. Like, it actually doesn't matter. Videography and my YouTube channel. I think this is a W though. I think this is the 10th video this year, which is still nowhere near where I need to be pumping out. But I have been working on my YouTube pretty consistently throughout the year, like pretty consistently. I also hit 100 subs recently, which is like, I don't know, like just a cheeky 100, you know. I don't want to set a numerical goal for my YouTube next year because I feel like it's gonna drag me down if I set a physical goal and I don't hit it. But no, what can I say? Aim for the stars. Shoot for the stars. The stars are the goal. Aim for the stars. Land on the moon. Aim for the... Man, I need to stop. Every year I say I'm gonna play my electric guitar more. Do I actually end up playing it more? Kind of not. It's again one of those hobbies I do like really big in stints and then I just like forget about for like 2 months, which is not great. I have actually begun the process of like making music recently, which is something I've never done before. My music is something that, I don't know, I've never actually like wanted to share because it feels like super personal, but maybe one day I will share. I keep saying this, I keep teasing my music drop, but it might never happen. Okay, so friendships and keeping up with them in 2023. I feel like this is like a hit and a miss at the same time. So I think I've made maybe the most friends I ever have this year in terms of actually maintaining them. Like, first of all, why are you guys so far away? Like, you didn't need to move to the other side of the world. Like, it's not my fault. I'm trying my hardest. I'm actually trying my hardest. Like, I'm really trying. I'm so sorry if I've not spoken to you in like a month. I swear I'm trying. I swear. Okay, so there's a running theme of like self-care in my last video, and I think I actually have taken care of myself pretty well this year. Like, maybe like 50%, you know, 50% of the way there. Not the full way there. There's still like a lot that I can improve on, but I think this year I've done the most again. But yeah, there's a lot of room to grow, obviously, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Overall, I try not to be bogged down too much by my vision board. Like, maybe I completed 50% of it, maybe I didn't. But at the end of the day, there's so much more that I managed to achieve this year that I didn't even think was like possible on my vision board. First of all, it just didn't come to mind whatsoever. Like, I finished my placement. Didn't think I was going to finish my placement for a hot minute, but I did it and joined the dance crew in the last year. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? 2012 me would be literally jumping with joy. Like, so what's the goals for next year then? Oh, so I realized this year that I set myself maybe what one could say is too many goals. In this video, there's just ones I've managed to like have enough time to cover, but there are a lot more than that. I think in terms of goals for next year, I'm trying to dumb it down a little bit. So I picked 2 categories to improve on. One is knowledge. I really want to keep learning this year because this is my final year of formal education, which is kind of scary. Like, I'm going to be done with uni in literally a couple months. I've got 1 term left. Oh, 1 term left of uni, and then it's into the real world, into the big bad scary world. But I really want to keep learning, even if it's like videography, photography, like stuff that's not like, why is this child screaming in the background? What was I saying? I was also thinking about potentially doing a master's, which is just crazy, because if you told me a year ago I'd even be considering a master's now, I'd be like, you're actually lying, because I've already done 4 years of education, and like a fifth sounds crazy, to be honest. I'm considering it, but if I did go back and do a master's, it would have to be in something that I'm like really passionate about. I feel like the pipeline of education for me has been really weird. I've literally gone from studying maths, chemistry, physics at A level to then deciding to do business management on a whim, to then coming out of that and no longer really wanting to do business, which is just scary. But this is all depending on if I get a grad scheme or not. So we'll see. If I get a grad scheme that really like calls for me, maybe I'll be working like a slave for another couple of years. And the other topic is joy. I just want to be happier. That sounds really sad. Like, I want to be happier, but I think I just want to do more of the stuff that makes me happy more often. Whether that's videography, just like making time for my friends, the people around me, traveling. A lot of the stuff that I wanted to do last year, but just more of this year, if that makes sense. So I'm not setting myself like any have to do this and this and this particularly targets, because I know my hobbies and passions change literally on like a weekly basis. Last week I had a little clay moment where I just started like making it's Yeah. It was more than a little clay moment, but I don't want to hold myself back, So I'm just gonna say, doing more of the things that makes me happy as my other goal for 2024. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and coming along with me on what is a different type of video for me. So you're gonna see more of this in the new year. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already. If you've not subscribed, then actually like get out of here. Like, what are you doing? Like, leave. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking all the way to the end of the video. I'll see you guys very soon. This is an overshare. Am I oversharing do you guys even care about this? Am I speaking about my life and you guys don't care? Like,